Hey everyone, Jules here. This is the first episode of a series of episodes called Let's Talk Egyptian Authors. So, in my last video, I said I was going to read the latest book by my favorite Egyptian author, and I did, and it was amazing as usual. So, in this episode, every episode will be talking about one Egyptian author. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about Ahmad Murad, and he is amazing. Like, he is my absolute favorite Egyptian author. Like, I just picking up his books. I trust that book. I trust that I'm going to enjoy it. So his this is his debut novel. It's called Vertigo, in Arabic and in English. It's like it's written, but that's like in the Arabic alphabet. So yeah, uh, it's kind of crime and thriller, but it's highly political, and I enjoyed it so much. Most of his books are kinda political, but it's amazing. I loved it so much. And his second novel was this. It's called Turbul Mess, which translates to diamond dust. This was pure mystery and thriller. It was amazing. I loved it so much. It's my favorite. It's actually no. It's my second favorite novel of his, and I enjoyed it so much. It's so good, and it's amazing. Here it's called Infil azra, and this translates to the blue elephant. It's amazing. This is kinda paranormal. It also has like a theme of crime and mystery, but it's mostly paranormal, and it's amazing. I loved it so much, and actually it has a movie adaptation uh, under the same name, and I guess Netflix translates some of the has like subtitle English subtitles for some of Arabic movies. So I don't know. I think you can find it there. I'm not sure, but I think you can. So yeah, if you can find it, watch it. I totally recommend it. And yeah, the next one though is his absolute best. Like, this one is called Ard al-Ilah, and it translates in English to the land of the god. And this is actually, it's translated into English. I'm not sure if any of his other novels are translated into English or not, but I'm positive this one is, because I saw it in one of our local bookstores, and I think you can find it on Amazon. I'm not sure, but I think you can find all of his books on Amazon. I'm really not sure, but like, if you can, go ahead for it. Like, this is translated in English, and it's absolutely brilliant. This is kind of, it could pass as also historical fiction. He rewrites historical events in such a beautiful way. He twists some of the events, some of the like, he adds backstories to some great historical events in Egypt, and it's amazing. I absolutely loved it, and I absolutely love how he recreates these histories. It's amazing. And this is my absolute favorite novel of his. It's my number one favorite of his books, and I totally recommend it if you can get your hands on a copy, either in English, or if you can study Arabic. I met some people. They were American Koreans, and they came to Egypt to learn Arabic. And I was reading one of these novels. I don't remember which one. I think it's the next one I'll be showing you. And they were like, we tried to help them read The vocabulary is kinda, it's simple enough for like for someone who's learning Arabic to read, but it's also like good because Arabic language can be really complicated, and it's a really beautiful language. It's hard, but it's really beautiful. And yeah, so the next one, this is Musam Said al Ghazlan, and it translates to deer hunting season. And this is kinda, I would say this is sci-fi. Like I would categorize it sci-fi because it takes place in the future, way in the future. I'll try to check here. Um, okay, it's not written here, but I'm sure. Wait. Okay, it's not even in the first few pages. So, or is it? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. But this takes place way into the future, and it's sci-fi, and it's amazing. I'll be honest, going into this book, like the first few chapters, I was confused. I was slightly like not liking it, but as I said in a previous video, I never DNF books. Oh, I forgot. Just let me comment on how beautiful this cover is. Like, this is my favorite cover because, come on. Going into that book, the first few chapters, I didn't like them so much, to be honest. I was confused. I didn't understand where things were going. But for me, it was the kind of book that I just had to stick to the very end to understand. And if you know Arabic and you want to pick up this book, I really recommend that you stick to the end because it's worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. I absolutely loved it after I finished it. And yeah, so last and not least, let's talk about his latest novel, which is Lukandid Bir al Watawit. And even in Arabic, it's a weird name. So I'll try to translate this as best as I can. It's the Well of Bats hotel or motel. Like, I don't know what's the more accurate translation here, because the concept of alukanda is يعني is kinda complicated than a hotel. It's like it's this place that has rooms that you can rent, like you can live there, just pay your rent every month and you can live there. So it's not exactly a hotel, but it can serve as a hotel as well. So I'm not really sure what's the accurate translation here. And this is also one of his historical fictions. He twists some historical events in such a way, giving them a backstory. It's amazing. I absolutely loved it. And he's amazing. And one of his amazing novels as well is 19 and this is 1919 in English. I don't have the physical copy. I read it, but I don't have the physical copy of the book. I gave it to my mom's aunt because she likes reading so much, and I thought she would like that kind of book, so I gave it to her. It mainly talks about the Egyptian revolution in 1919, and as I said before, it's obviously a historical fiction, and it twists stuff in such a beautiful way. He has such a beautiful way of retelling stories or giving some big events backstories that are just, I mean, his talent is amazing. His imagination is like, it just leaves me, you know, overwhelmed, and not in a bad way, like overwhelmed in a good way, like oh my god way. It's always a fun time reading Ahmad Murad, and yeah, so I totally recommend his books. And I really think if you could get your hands on one, you should really give it a try, whether in English or in Arabic. If you're learning Arabic, or if you wanna learn Arabic, or if you wanna read it in English, there's The Land of the God. It's amazing, really. Try it, and I hope you enjoy this video, and tell me if I'm sorry, my friend is telling me something. Okay, so I promised I would give her a shout out in this video. She made me this like iced coffee, and yeah, I love iced coffee and coffee in general. So thank you. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope this like series of episodes will be like a hit on my channel. I really hope so. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope I like provided something different and something new. And wait for my next video. We're gonna be talking about mangas. So yeah, it's my first manga ever. So yeah, I hope you stick around for that, and thank you if you came from a previous video. If you're new, I hope you enjoyed. I hope we can become reading friends and like grow this channel together. See you in the next video. Bye.